Have you ever wondered how many types of cells are in the human body? It's a complex universe within us, teeming with hundreds of different types of cells, each with their unique functions and characteristics. They're the building blocks of life, the smallest units of living organisms that can perform all life processes. Cells are like the bricks of a house. But imagine a house where each brick has its own role, from the foundation to the rooftop. This video will guide you through an exploration of some of the most common, yet fascinating types of cells in the human body. From the cells that make up our blood, bones, and cartilage, to those that line our cardiovascular system, and even those that can unfortunately become cancerous. Each type of cell plays a vital role in supporting various physiological processes. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of cells. Blood, the lifeline of our body, is a treasure trove of different types of cells. It's a vibrant mix of red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, all performing unique but interconnected roles. Imagine red blood cells as the body's dependable delivery service. They shuttle oxygen from the lungs to every nook and cranny of our body, and then carry back carbon dioxide for exhalation. White blood cells, on the other hand, are our body's valiant knights. They stand at the forefront of our immunity, defending us from harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses. Then there are the platelets, the unsung heroes of our circulatory system. They jump into action whenever there's a cut or injury, helping to clot the blood and prevent excessive bleeding. So in every drop of blood, there's a whole world of activity taking place. In essence, blood cells are the guardians and transporters of our body. Bones, far from being lifeless structures, are teeming with life at a cellular level. They are home to three primary types of cells, each playing a specific role in bone formation and maintenance. Let's dive in. First up, we have osteoclasts. These are large cells that act like demolition crews, breaking down bone tissue. They're crucial during bone healing processes, helping to decompose old or damaged bone material. Next, we meet the osteoblasts. Think of them as the construction workers of bone tissue. They regulate the mineralization of bone and contribute to the formation of new bone tissue. Osteoblasts produce osteoid, a collagen-rich organic substance that forms the framework of the bone matrix. Last but not least, we have osteocytes. These are mature bone cells evolved from osteoblasts. They're involved in bone formation and play a pivotal role in maintaining the calcium balance in bone tissue. So bones are much more than just the scaffolding of our body. They're dynamic living tissues constantly undergoing reconstruction and renovation. Among the myriad of cells in our body, some can turn rogue and become cancerous. These cancer cells are like rebels, breaking the normal rules of cell division and growth, and instead multiplying uncontrollably. They don't heed the body's signals to stop growing or to self-destruct when they're damaged or no longer needed. They're characterized by their abnormality, both in their appearance and their behavior. Now, what makes a cell turn into a cancer cell? Well, it usually boils down to damage in our DNA, the body's instruction manual. This damage can be caused by various factors such as exposure to harmful chemicals, radiation, ultraviolet light, or even certain viruses. These factors can cause genetic mutations that disrupt the normal functioning of the cell and lead to uncontrolled growth. Cancer cells can be formidable adversaries, but understanding their specific characteristics and how they develop is key. Understanding cancer cells is a step towards defeating this dreaded disease. Cartilage cells, though less known, play a vital role in our body. Cartilage, a connective tissue, provides structural support to many parts of the body, and it's the cartilage cells that maintain this tissue. Let's delve deeper into the three main types of cartilage cells. Firstly, we have chondrocytes. These are mature cartilage cells that keep the cartilage tissue in check. They do this by regulating the production and maintenance of the extracellular matrix, a complex network of proteins and carbohydrates that provide structural and biochemical support to surrounding cells. Next up, we have chondroblasts. These cells are the initial builders of cartilage, producing the extracellular matrix that contributes to the strength and flexibility of the cartilage. Lastly, we have chondroclasts. These cells are involved in the controlled breakdown of old or damaged cartilage, contributing to the remodeling and renewal of the cartilage tissue. Cartilage cells thus contribute to the flexibility and resilience of our body. Endothelial cells, the unsung heroes, form the inner lining of our cardiovascular and lymphatic systems. These specialized cells are found in a variety of organs, including the brain, lungs, skin, and heart. where they contribute to the structure and function of the vascular network. Now, let's delve into what these cells actually do. Endothelial cells control the movement of macromolecules, gases, and fluids between the blood and surrounding tissues. This is crucial for the delivery of nutrients and oxygen to our cells, as well as the removal of waste products. But that's not all. Endothelial cells also play a pivotal role in managing our blood pressure. They produce substances that regulate the dilation and constriction of blood vessels, helping to maintain a steady blood flow throughout the body. So while they may not command the limelight like some other cell types, endothelial cells are key players in our body's intricate network. Endothelial cells thus ensure the smooth functioning of our body's transport system. Fat cells, often vilified, are crucial for our body's energy management. These cells, scientifically known as adipocytes, are a critical part of our body's adipose tissue, or body fat, as it's commonly referred to. But what's their purpose? Well, fat cells are like the body's energy reservoir. They store energy in the form of a type of fat called triglycerides. When the body needs extra fuel, for instance during fasting or increased physical activity, these cells spring into action. They release the stored triglycerides, providing the body with the energy it needs to function. It's like having a personal energy bank that you can withdraw from when necessary. But it's not just about energy storage. Fat cells also play a role in regulating several metabolic functions and are involved in maintaining our body's balance. So, remember, they're not the enemy. Fat cells, thus, are not just storage units but also energy providers for our body.